Ernie in California, thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Hello there. I'm so glad that I could finally connect with you, AJ, and Dr. Group. Glad to speak with you, too. I have a suggestion for you, Alex, and also a question for the doctor. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, brother.
Great. My question for you, Dr. Group, and I'd like for you to answer after I've given my comment to AJ. If you don't mind, I'll get off the line at that point.
Sure.
I recently moved. I had to move to an upper unit. It's only temporary. I moved knowing that the cigarette smoke on the lower unit was going to really be a problem. It's a huge problem, just expanded problem, more so than I thought it would be. What would you think would be the best way to help mitigate the toxic effects of the secondhand smoke that comes up from the plumbing and wherever else? And how, on an ongoing basis, can I protect myself until I can manage to move out as quickly as I can?
Really great question, great comment. My research on secondhand smoke is tobacco itself is a very psychoactive, extremely powerful. The mafia used to wear rubber gloves underneath leather gloves in the winter. They would come up and throw pure nicotine on somebody on their back or whatever. It would go through their shirt that they'd have a heart attack 20 minutes later and die. It's, I guess, a vasoconstrictor. So it's deadly poison. But like marijuana, it may actually have some health benefits, some derivatives, but we're not pushing that. Pure tobacco itself obviously isn't good for you overall when you're smoking it. But with the hundreds of additives that we know they put in to make it more addictive, when you smell cigarettes now, I mean, they smell like the most nasty crap on earth. And that's one reason I quit smoking cigarettes. I never smoked them really heavy, but I'd smoke some here and there when I had beer or whatever. But about 6, 7 years ago, they started tasting so horrible, no matter what brand, with the fire retardant in them, that, I mean, no one could smoke that. Somebody has a cigar, and it's a good one, I like it. So something's changed in tobacco. It's gotten even more weaponized. And when I smell one now just blowing outside, it makes me sick. What's going on with cigarettes, and what could he do to try to detox or mitigate that?
Well, for secondhand smoke, the easiest way to mitigate that is to clean the air in your environment. And I recommend, there's a company called RGF, and they have plug-in units, and they have whole house system units that are available. And that's the same company. It's a U.S.-based company that actually developed the air purification systems during the SARS outbreak in China, when China put together a research team to try to determine the best air purification systems. And they use an ionized hydroperoxide system. That's the one I use in my house. But you can also put 2 or 3 live plants in each room of your house. It's amazing at how many toxins plants will absorb. And then, of course, you want to look at not putting any paints that are going to emit any volatile organic compounds, et cetera. And then, of course, cleansing your body, cleansing your lungs. We do have a formula here called Lung Cleanse, which is a very effective product at cleansing and regenerating the lung tissue. I've used it. Many people around the world have used it. There's amazing reviews about it, anything from, difficulty breathing to lung health. It's really kind of hard to clean the lungs, but secondhand smoke and all of the things that we're exposed to in the air every single day, it's a vital part. That's why I developed a product specifically for the lungs, because we breathe 30,000 breaths every single day. We have to have some way to clean the lungs.
Well, Dr. Group, again, from the globalhealingcenter.com, joins us. For me, it's just realizing the natural things that God gave us in the environment are the counter to all this, and it really works, and it's that obvious. But even drug companies and nutraceutical companies, we're under a lot more regulations than, say, the cigarette makers, not when it comes to taxes or where they can sell it, but their additives, all these grandfathered laws with food additives and tobacco additives, where they can put hundreds of chemicals in that are incredibly toxic and addictive. So there's this whole science to franken food, franken tobacco, you name it. That's the real problem.